Welcome to Bluntsaggie Tarot, Monday's live love reading. So welcome in, everybody. Well, there's probably no one there yet, so let me just jump over to the app here. As we get on, we're live, we're connected, we're in here. All right, welcome in. So today's live reading, guys, is going to be what's next in love. Who's coming towards you, what their intentions are, and we'll see how things play out for you and this person. As always, they will be time-stamped. All of the sides will get time-stamped, but I'll do it after the fact. I can't really do it live. So just give me a few minutes at the end of the reading, and we will time-stamp them for you. So let's jump into it. Let's get into it. I like to just get down to business. I don't mess around. So let's, as always, start at the beginning of the zodiac with Aries. There is a bug on the back of my screen here. Just give me a moment while I remove that. I need to, come on, little guy. Come on, little guy. All right, he is no longer on there. Okay. All right. Hey, Brian, welcome in. Glad you could join me live. Hey, Fury. How's it going? Glad you could make me live. You're right at the beginning. All right, let's get into it. Let's start with it. Aries. Welcome in, Aries. All right, Aries, let's talk about love. Let's see who's coming towards you. Let's see what they want, what their intentions are. Let's see how this is going to play out. Let's see what is next in love. Well, hello, we have an engagement ring. Okay, engagement, partnership, commitment. And then we have coffin. So endings will bring new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, and transition. Well, this is a very conflicting energy. Let's see what it all means. Let's see what that all means. Aries, let's get into this reading. Yeah. It might be the end of a relationship or the end of a marriage or the end of an engagement. We start this with the devil in reverse. Okay, Capricorn energy here. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, I do feel we've tapped into an Aries collective who's in a relationship, but there's kind of like a resistance to someone. Yeah, look, I did not pick the deck up upside down here. We have the Four of Wands in reverse. I think we're coming to an end of a relationship here, Aries. With that devil in reverse, I really took it as partner not wanting to change. Yeah. The Fool, the Judgment, and the Knight of Wands. Okay, Aries, Leo, Sag energy. What's on the bottom? The Six of Cups, the Ten of Wands. Aries, if this is your reading, I do feel you are in a connection, in a relationship, and you've been stressed out a little bit. There's been some challenges in this connection. It's kind of like at that point where it's not fun anymore. It's just more work, more stress than, there's more bad times than good times. I do feel this engagement ring, it's either very long-term, you're married, you're engaged, or just common law, you've just been living together for some time. But I do feel that, like I said, someone's not changing. So whether it's you're not changing, your partner's not changing, there's just a lack of evolution here, a lack of growing together. It's two people who appear to be growing apart, and it is creating a disharmony in the connection. Okay, the Ten of Swords is in reverse. That's a very similar energy to the Tower. There's resentment, there's anger, there's hostility, and there's a clash. The Knight of Cups and the Knight of Swords. Two people who are not on the same page, not seeing a situation the same way, not looking at things from the same perspective. And there's the Five of Pentacles. Aries, what's coming towards you is the ending of a relationship. I feel it's initiated by you. We do have the Fool. We do have Judgment. You're making the decision, and I feel that you have been going back and forth on this for some time. So if you're in a relationship and it's hunky-dory, it's all butterflies and rainbows, the same for you. This would be an Aries who has not been happy in their relationship. It's like I feel like you've tried everything you can, but you're banging your head against the wall. I think you end up walking away and leaving this connection behind. That was short and sweet. Sorry, Aries. Sorry to say that, but that's what I picked up on. That's what I got here. Yeah, the Three of Wands. It's like you got to walk away in order to get what you want in life. There's an element of holding you back. There's the Chariot. So I see you walking away from your current relationship, Aries. I see you letting this go. I do see it's something that you've been going back and forth on. So it's not like an impulsive spur of the moment thing. There's been challenges here, and there's just sometimes you just can't work things out. Two people moving in different directions, looking at things differently. The Knight of Cups. Yeah, look. There's a lack of appreciation. The Knight of Cups, the Hierophant with the Fool. So someone not valuing you, not appreciating you, not willing to compromise or meet you in the middle. All right, Aries, we start this on a somber note today. That's what I got. I have you leaving this connection behind here, and you're making the decision, though. So it's not like you're getting dumped or it's out of the blue. There's no Tower moments here. I just see a frustration energy. Something you've invested in is coming to an end. There's just too much disharmony. Like I said, it's not fun anymore. This seems to be more work than fun. Okay, Aries, let's grab some oracles. We're going to see what they want to say, and then we will jump back into the tarot. We'll do a potential outcome, and we'll see where you are in a month. We'll see how, okay, they want those. We'll see how it plays out and how you're feeling, how you're doing. What do you need to surrender to? Defensiveness. Defensiveness is a sign of weakness. So to communicate in a more empowered way, stay centered and hear someone out, then offer a clear, non-defensive response. We do have a little bit of resentment here. Holding on to resentment only poisons you. Try to forgive others for their shortcomings and keep moving forward towards positive relationships in your life. And then effortlessness. Stop pushing so hard. The art of living means going with the flow instead of trying to force the river. And I feel like you've been trying to force this, trying to work too hard on this, and it's just not working out anymore. All right, we're going to get right to it, Aries. Let's get to it. Let's get your potential outcome. Now, when I say potential, there's always free will. You're going to make the decisions you're going to make. And when I say outcome, let's see where you are in a month. Let's see how you're doing, how this plays out, if there's any drama here, if you let someone knew that quickly, if you're just single and enjoying life, or this is still winding down. Let's see where you are. We have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Star, Aquarius energy. What else? Yeah, see, Three of Pentacles is in reverse, and that's like that's a pride, that's an ego thing. There's the Knight of Wands. There's the Fool, and there's the Five of Swords. You're standing by your choice. There's the Strength, and there's the Six of Wands. With the Strength and the Six of Wands, why is that there, the King of Cups? I think it was one-sided. This is like a person who's like, hey, don't give up on me, don't give up on this, let's work this out, we can make it happen, we can work through it. But you just know that you can't. Like, I just feel like you've done everything that you can. And it's like, I wish things were different. I wish we could meet in the middle, but we're not. I believe you're walking away from the back and forth. I believe you've made your decision. You're standing with conviction. You know, there's the Strength, standing by your choice. You didn't, like I said, it wasn't impulsive. This was a very thought out, you know, logical decision. It's just a decision that you made because it's what's best for you. There's your fresh start and your new beginning. Short and sweet this morning. Oh, actually, wait a minute. Yeah, it's the afternoon. Short and sweet the afternoon, Aries, but that's what I see as the ending of a connection, the ending of a relationship, and I see you moving forward. Staying single in a month, just standing by your choice, moving on. I don't see like new love here, not at all. I just see you standing in conviction, standing by your choice, and moving on. There's nothing to work on. I think that the relationship is done, and you know that. Okay, Aries, that's what I got. That's what's up. That's what's going down. So Aries, let's close your reading off today with the yes or no question. Yes or no? What is the answer for Aries? The answer is definitely no. That's what I got. I truly wish you the best of luck. Until next time. Hey everybody live. I'm glad you guys could join me. Hey everybody in the chat. Hey Tammy, good morning. Good afternoon. Hey Roseanne. Hey Yoshimu. Hey SDJY. Hey Roseanne, welcome in, welcome in. Hey Allison, oh I'm glad you could catch me live. Hey Andy, welcome in. Good to see you, Mother Flipper. And there's Linda. Swedish Saggy. I'm a Canadian Saggy. All right, so I hope you guys are doing well this Monday morning. It's a major heat wave here in Canada. It's like, this is one of the hottest days I've ever felt in my life. It's like 120 degrees outside. It is hot. It is hot here. So I hope you guys are enjoying your weather where you are. I'm hibernating and I won't go outside in this weather. It's too much. Okay. Let's go to Taurus and see what's going on and who's coming towards Taurus. Hey Annette, an American Saggy. Hey Allison. Yeah, I'm on the border of Michigan, and I live on the border town. I'm on the border of Michigan, too. I figured you would be there. It's insane, eh? Yeah, it's hot there, too, Brian. Okay, yeah, here, too. It's a lot. Taurus, welcome in. All right, Taurus, let's talk about you. Let's see what's coming towards you in love. What's next? What's going down? What's happening? Let's see what you can expect in the department of love. Spirit guides, what's up with Taurus? We have talking. So interested, conversing, awaiting messages, text calls, emails, and hovering. All right, so If you're excited to hear from each other, a lot of chatting and conversation going on. This kind of feels like something new here, Taurus. So let's talk about it. Let's get into it. Yeah, we have the Chariot, Cancerian energy. In dating and love, this could be online. You could be doing some online dating, or maybe you meet them online, you know, Facebook group or something. We have the Ten of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups. Well, you see a lot of potential. But then we have the Hermit. So maybe not counting your chickens before they hatch, not getting too excited here. There's the Seven of Wands, a little guarded energy for us. We'll find out why. We'll find out why. One more here. Queen of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. What's that? My nose is really itchy. My mom used to say you're going to kiss a fool, and I don't know why it just got itchy all of a sudden. The Moon. And the Hanged Man. We'll see what that moon is. It could be fears, it could be worries, it could be keeping things to yourself. It could be a decision to make. It could just be the Divine Feminine. All right, let's start. Chariot, Ten of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. This is meeting someone and seeing instantly there's a connection, there's a bond, there's potential. This can turn into something special, something real, something legitimate here. There's the Ace of Wands. A lot of physical attraction, a lot of passion here. The Sun, Leo energy, a lot of Nine of Cups, heart chakra activation. Nine of Cups is there for both of you. Therefore, you both feel the same way. And then the hello, Three of Swords. We don't want you. What's up with you? The Six of Pentacles and the Emperor. Wow. There's the Divine Masculine and there's the Divine Feminine. But there's wondering who's there, who's all. There's the Four of Wands and the Ten of Swords. So this is someone who has options, Taurus. Maybe you have options. Maybe they have options. Maybe you both got some options here. But I do feel you're about to meet someone, or you've already met them here. I do feel it's online, that type of energy. Or it could be just someone at long distance, which would mean that there's probably online. There's a lot of potential. The Sun and the Ace of Wands in a love reading for me is passion, connection, chemistry, instant connection, very strong pull towards each other. So you meet this person, there's a lot of potential here. You know, the Nine of Cups, look at all these hearts and cups here. Heart chakra activation. Getting to know each other, you enjoy each other's company. And then we got the Hermit and the Seven of Wands. So let's understand this just a little bit. The Hermit and the Seven of Wands. Why? How did we get there? The Tower. And the Sun is in reverse. Huh. Okay. And there's a Six. Oh, well, shiznick. There's the past. We got a little drama. We got more than one person in your reading here. Okay, so you meet someone, you start to date them, you start to get to know them, and then boom, you got a past person coming back into your life here, someone you walked away from. And there's Seven of Swords and the Nine of Wands, someone who's a liar, cheater, stealer. They come in and it causes you to withdraw a little bit. Let's see why. Why does it cause Taurus to withdraw a little bit? Why does Taurus pull back? The Two of Swords, now you feel stuck. You have a choice to make. There's you, the King of Pentacles, and there's the Ten of Swords. There's the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Cups. There's the two options. There's you kind of clashing, going back and forth. You have a choice to make, Taurus, and you feel like you're the Two of Swords is like you got your back against the wall. You're stuck between a rock and a hard place, right? You met this new person. You're excited. There's potential. And then the past comes back, and now you're like, oh, shit. How do I feel? What do I want? What do I want to do here? What directions do I want to move in? What directions do I want to go? How do you feel? There's the Queen of Cups. Okay, so the moon here is a choice. It is a choice and a decision in love. You have two options here, Taurus. So let's talk about the new person. Let's get their long-term intentions. This new person, what's their long-term intentions? What is it that they want with Taurus? What are their intentions? What are they? Five of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, and the King of Wands. What the hell is this? Could be Sagittarius. Well, yeah, they might be also, take this pullback energy. This might be them pulling back from you. It may not be you pulling back from them after I saw these cards. Their intentions are not good. They're not good. Not good at all. They want their past. Okay. So I'm going to clarify the other person, because what I see is someone who is going to hurt you. I think that they pull back here, Taurus. I take the energy as it goes. It might be you, it might be them. But yeah, there's the King of Swords, and there's the Sun, and there's the This person's not over their past. They're not over their past person. Maybe you know that and that causes you to pull back. There's potential with this person. There's excitement, but you're guarded and you're uncertain now because they're not over their past. They're not. This person is not. It might be their past that returns. Let me see. Whose past returns? Can I get that energy clarified? Because I really took it as Taurus. Just both of you. Okay. Okay. Both of you. Both of you have a past and a history here. Yeah, the King and the Queen of Cups. There's the Queen of Pentacles. They definitely clarified it. The King and the Queen of Pentacles, the King and the Queen of Cups. Both of you have past people that have created conflict within this connection. So take that as it goes. You might be guarded. They might be guarded. It's going to go both ways. The energy is mixed up here, Taurus. You have a decision to make. Some of them, they're not over their past and they're not ready for a relationship. And some of it, it's you. You're not over your past. You're not ready for a relationship. And I do believe both of you have very pent-up feelings from a past person. And it's caused either one or both of you to pull back. Okay. So let's get the Queen of Cups. I feel like this is you trying to figure out how you feel. Them trying to figure out how they feel. Where do you stand? What's going on? There's a lot of guarded energy, Taurus. But you don't want to miss out on the potential of this opportunity. Makes sense? You're just going to get to know each other. This is going to be a very slow-moving relationship. I do feel we have two people who have been hurt. We have two people who have been guarded, who are guarded. But we also have two people who realize the potential here. So it's like you don't want to project your past into the present, but if you're not healed, you don't want to jump into anything either, right? It's that fine balance. And what I see here is taking this slow, getting to know each other and really figuring out where it is you feel and how it is you feel and where it is you guys stand. Taurus, you have a decision to make here. There's a lot of potential, but you don't know if you're ready and they don't know if they're ready. There's a lot of reflecting. So this is going to be a very slow moving energy, but there's a lot of potential. But there's the pullback again. So, and there's the Chariot, but still moving forward despite that pullback at a crossroads energy. There's the Knight of Cups. How do you feel, Taurus? How do you feel? All right, at this point in the reading, you have a choice to make. So let's grab some oracles. Let's see what they want to say. And then we'll jump back into the tarot. We'll do a potential outcome. And we'll see where you guys stand here in a month, how this plays out, and what we do. So what does Taurus need to surrender to when it comes to this choice, love, this person? What's coming next? What does Taurus need to surrender to? Receiving support and love. So allow the love and support of others in rather than trying to handle everything yourself. This can take the pressure off and will simultaneously nurture you. So don't forget to talk to your family and friends. Maybe just talk it out and help figure out how you feel here. Let's get the caring connection. We're going to get the caring connection between you and this new person. What is the caring connection for Taurus and this new person coming through? We got a couple. Embrace. Embrace what destiny has in store for you. And check this out, Chico. Tested. Your strengths and your weaknesses are being tested. Definitely feel that in the energy here. All right, let's do it. Let's get down to it. Let's get your potential outcome. Now, Taurus, when I say potential, there's always free will. You're going to make the decisions you're going to make. And when I say outcome, let's see where you are in a month. Let's see if you make a decision, how this plays out, if you're still dating, if you walk away. Let's just see. Three of Pentacles is in reverse. The Sun. The Sun and then the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. The Hanged Man in reverse. Okay, I didn't pick the deck up upside down. Thought for a second I did. What? The Nine of Cups. Okay. One more here. Now know where you stand. Okay, that's the missing piece. The Two of Wands. We haven't made a decision. There's the Six of Swords. There's the Three of Cups, and there's this. You're still moving forward. You're moving forward. You're taking this slow. I gotta put cards in this. The Hanged Man in reverse with the Three of Pentacles in reverse is like you're trying to drop the ego, drop the pride. Maybe they're trying to drop the ego, drop the pride. It's like you don't want to project the past into the present, but if you're feeling an archetypal energy or if you're not over it, you're not ready for something new. Reverse it if it's their energy. I just want to see what that is because I feel like there's a lot of potential. I really feel like you guys enjoy each other's company. I just feel the past is really getting in the way here. Someone is really not over it yet. What's the three? What is that? Yeah, there's the anxiety, the Nine of Swords, worried about getting hurt again. One of you or both of you got really rocked in the past, but you don't want to miss out on the opportunity because of what happened in the past. There's still a back and forth energy. There's still the Nine of Wands. So what I see is you moving forward, but it's going really slow. You're dating, you're getting to know them. It's a very slow moving energy. There's a Two of Wands, and this is all about what do you see for your future, right? So it's about making different choices, doing things differently, but it's about looking into the future and saying, hey, can I see a future with this person? And it does take time to figure that out. So Taurus, I see you dating. I see you getting to know this person. I see you trying to put the past behind you. You don't want to project that in the present. If that's not you, just reverse it. They don't, but I don't see a decision being made. So I see no commitment, no relationship. I just see dating, getting to know each other, and just taking this very, very slow. But I do see a strong connection. I do feel you really enjoy each other's company. You have a lot of fun. You know, the Sun in the Nine of Cups is having fun, enjoying each other, making each other laugh, right? Liking the same things. So what's next in love is opportunity and potential. It's going to move very slow. There's a lot of cautious energy, a lot of guarded energy. It'll be a very slow moving connection, Taurus. That's what I got. That's what's up. That's what's going down. So Taurus, I hope you enjoyed your reading. And let's close it off today with your yes or no question. Bye-bye. Yes or no? What's the answer? Are you ready? Never. All right, Taurus, I truly wish you the best of luck. Until next time. Everybody live, everybody in the chat. How's it going? I'm glad you guys could be here. Yeah, I was the same here, Brian. Summer hadn't come. We were like, where's summer? Oh, I got hit. We're like, oh, wow, welcome summer. He came quite quickly in an instant, but it's almost unbearable. Yeah, lots of water. I'm just trying to catch up. Hey, Sonia, what's up from Canada? Hey, Annette, welcome in. Hey, Saggy5, hope you're doing well. Right. Not close to no, Regina. Saggy will probably be probably like an hour from now. I'm only on the third sign. It'll be a hot minute before we get to Saggy. All right. Let's move on to Gemini. Okay. Gemini, welcome in. All right, Gemini, let's talk about love. Let's see what's next. Let's see what's coming towards you. Let's see what's coming in your direction. Let's see how it's going to play out. We got lightning. Ooh, sudden change, shocking news, epiphany, surprise, transformation. And we got the Phoenix. Looks like someone from the past. The Phoenix rising from the ashes, rekindling, changing mind, new phase. All right. Well, let's talk about it. Let's see how you feel about the past returning into your energy. Let's see if you're single. Whoa, hold on a moment. What was that? The Two of Wands and the Eight of Swords. So someone's been plagued with thoughts of you. Plagued with gingerbread bouncing in their head. How does that go? No, that's not how it goes. You know that Christmas rhyme, gingerbread dancing in their head? I'm not sure. But you've definitely been on this person's mind a lot. Four of Pentacles, a little bit of holding back energy, a little bit of holding on energy. What else is here for Gemini, baby? What else is here for Gemini? Hanged Woman, which in this deck is, the Hangman, the Sun. So Leo energy, Pisces energy, the Devil. Someone's a little bit obsessed. Someone's really been thinking a lot about you. What is on the bottom? There's the past. Stressed out. Six of Wands. Giving you a lot of attention. Why are you so obsessed with Gemini? All right, Two of Wands, Eight of Swords, Four of Pentacles. Someone's holding on. This person has not been able to let go. They have not been able to release. I do feel like they're plagued with thoughts of you. They can't get you off their mind here, Gemini. Yeah, the Six of Swords and the Star. They can't move on. You're what they want. They're thinking a lot about you. All the cards of reflection and thinking and obsession are appearing in the reading today. And there's a Six of Wands. We're constantly on their mind. So someone's thinking a lot about you. All right, well, let's see how that plays out. That's how we start this. We have the Hanged Woman and the Sun, just realizing they're stuck. You're what make them happy. You're what they want. And then we got the Devil. So I don't see any reach out. I don't really see anything happening, though. What's happening? How is this happening? How is this going down? Oh, what is this? Okay. I just see someone obsessed with you. You're not obsessed, but just thinking about you a lot. There's the King of Pentacles. Could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. 5 of Pentacles in reverse. King of Wands in reverse. Oh. Someone might have been a little bit jealous, a little bit heated. Aries, Leo, Sag energy. What's, there they come. There's the Page of Cups. There's the High Priestess. I do feel it's no contact. We have 3 kings. We're really in a Christmas carol. Maybe they're like a Sag or a Capricorn. We 3 kings of Orient are. We have 3 kings, and there's the Queen of Cups. So this would be an Emperor energy, Empress energy in the house. There's the Page of Pentacles. So the masculine's about to reach out here. This is no contact. I do feel with the King of Wands in reverse, this person may have been jealous, they may have been controlling, or they may have overreacted, and it created a separation between the two of you. And they're kind of realizing the 10 of Pentacles is in reverse. They lost you over an overreaction or an anger or an impulsive energy here, maybe jealous, controlling, whatever that would be. What are they coming to say then? Because that Page of Cups was there with the King and the Queen. That represents someone who considers you their divine counterpart. What are they coming to say? What can Gemini expect here? 9 of Cups. Star. Whoa. They wish things were different. The 6 of Swords. They want to move on. The 7 of Swords. Whoa. And Temperance. They know you showed a lot of patience with them. They still want you. The Ace of Wands, the 7 of Wands. They're determined to fight for this relationship. So they're coming to tell you that they wish things were different. They want you guys to move forward, be able to release and let go of the past. They know that you were patient, maybe gave them a lot of chances, gave them a lot of opportunities. Maybe you forgive them, took them back, forgive them, but took them back. But they're pretty determined to work this out. So, and there's the Tower. There's your lightning. You know, the lightning and the Tower always come out in the same reading. Shocking. So, and there's the Queen of Wands with the Lovers. We have the King and the Queen of Wands, the King and the Queen of Pentacles. This person's still in love with you, Gemini, and you're going to have a choice to make. I don't feel your energy at all. This person completely took over the reading. So that tells me that it's a very strong energy, and they're pretty determined to win you back here. So let's grab some oracles, as always, see what they want to say, and then we'll jump back into the tarot. We'll do a potential outcome, and we shall see how this plays out for you, baby. So what's the caring connection between Gemini and this person coming through? Cherish. Cherish your relationship. Okay. And the hidden truth. What are they saying that they're not saying? Or no, let me rephrase. What are they not saying that they should say, that you need to know, you need to be aware of? They're afraid to contact you. They might be a little afraid of what you're going to say. Just being near you is intoxicating. They've been healing the no contact. It's time for me to heal now. What is on the bottom? Finding out the truth crushed me. Ooh, shit. Okay. All right, well, let's do it. Let's get down to it. Let me grab my tarot deck. Gemini, let's get your potential outcome. Now, when I say potential, there's always free will. You're going to make the decisions you're going to make. And when I say outcome, let's see where you guys are in a month. Let's go to the end of July. Let's see how this is playing out. Let's see what you decide to do, how you feel about this. Like I said, I didn't really feel your energy here. There's the King of Pentacles. There's the past person. So 6 of Cups. King of Pentacles. There's definitely a long history. They're presenting as the Emperor. They are presenting as the different kings here. Reverse the roles if you're the Emperor. But we have the King of Pentacles, the King of Swords. But I'm not feeling this King of Swords is cold. I'm feeling him as very serious. Like, they're very serious here. There's Justice. They want to do right by you. They want to make better decisions here. They want that balance. Could be a Libra. Hierophant. And the Sun. There's the Queen of Swords. Ooh. And there's the Queen of Wands. Feminine's now appeared. She got a little something to say. There's the Moon and the Knight of Swords. So I do feel the feminine, with the Moon and the Knight of Swords, it's like there's still things that need to be resolved. Not everything has been said. My nose has really been itching me. Damn nose getting in the way. And there's the Magician. She says it now. So I do feel there's a very intense conversation, the King and the Queen of Swords here, an intense conversation talking about the past, talking about what happened. I do feel, like I said, the feminine had a little something to say, but ultimately you guys have worked through this. We have the Hierophant and we have the Sun. So this was a healing conversation. This was a person you wanted to hear from. This was someone that you were hoping maybe would see the error in their ways, maybe change, evolve, reach out, apologize. So I do see the two of you working this through. I do see you working it out, and I see you committed. you know, anyone who watches tarot love readings knows that the Hierophant is commitment and relationship, and there's the Sun. So you were able to work through these challenges. You were able to work through these barriers. Communication was key, and we have the King and the Queen of communication here having a chat and a conversation. You guys work through this, and I see you in a relationship in a month here, Gemini. That's what I got. That's what's up. That's what's going down. So it's a no contact, and that's going to change quite quickly, and you will be back with this person. That's what's up. So Gemini, I hope you enjoyed your reading, and let's close it off today with your yes or no question. What is the answer for Gemini, baby? What is the answer? Oh, you have to rephrase your question. I don't understand. All right. Yes or no? What is the answer to Gemini's question? Rephrase. All right, you ready? Yep. Gemini, I truly wish you the best of luck. Until next time. Everybody live, everybody in the chat. How's it going? Hope you guys are doing well. Oop, I think. Hey, Helly, how's it going? Welcome in. Hey, Carmen, welcome in. Hey, Aries, man, it's been a hot minute. Hope you're doing well. Good luck? Okay, I never heard that. My mom always said when your nose itches, you're going to kiss a fool. But good luck is a good thing. I can't be mad about that kind of sign. All right, all right. Let's move on to Cancer and see what's up in love for them. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. Just going to grab a quick drink of water. All right. What do I do here? Let's put this, you know, I'm just going to put that there. All right. Cancer, Cancer, Spirit Guides. Oh, I have a card flipped here. What's up with Cancer? Who's coming towards Cancer? In love. Cancer, welcome in. All right, Cancer, let's talk about you. Let's see who's coming towards you in love. Let's see what's next, what's happening, how it plays out for you. Let's talk about you. What is up with Cancer? Oh, we have separation, sadness, someone's missing you, thinking about you, yearning, uncertain of your future. Okay, so let's see if the separation's coming through or if you're separated from someone and you won't hear from them. Let's get into it. In Cancer, let's check the date today. Oh, yeah, okay, it's Cancer season. Happy birthday, Cancer. I hope you guys are having a wonderful start to your birthday season. What I do here at Bluntsaggie, in case you didn't know, is I give away free happy birthday readings for the course of your season. So Cancer, if you want to enter my contest, enter your birthday in the comment section below. I do randomly reply to the winners. The reading's free, so there have been a few spammers in my comments. It's not a reading where I'm going to charge you. It's a free reading, so watch out for spammers. But I do reply to the comments to the winners, and I sporadically and randomly do it over the course of the month. So you got to have your notifications turned on so you know that you won. But if you want to enter that contest, get yourself entered. Just enter your birthday below. And happy birthday, Cancer. I hope you have a great birthday. So we have the Knight of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Yeah, we have the Seven. Oops, let's move that. The Seven of Pentacles. I think there's the Four of Cups. That's the past energy. So you are coming into this reading separated. With the Knight of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, I do feel you kind of let go, gave up. I feel you worked hard, though. You guys tried to work things out. There's the Four of Cups. If someone's thinking about someone, there's the Six of Cups, the grand return of the past. It ain't over till it's over. What else do we have here? Two more for Cancer. The Six of Pentacles is in reverse. That's a very selfish energy. That's not giving to a connection. There's Judgment. Someone's apologizing for being selfish. Is it too late now to say sorry? I'm singing all kinds of songs. We have the Knight of Swords and the Nine of Cups. So it's like the Knight of Swords and the Nine of Cups is, well, this Knight of Swords is there's a Knight of Cups. There's a lot of sorrow here. I think someone has some regrets. I don't know why I'm getting that vibe. We'll see what this is. I do feel there's an apology. We have the Knight of Cups and we have Judgment. I think your partner may have been selfish, maybe been inconsiderate, not considerate of you. We're going to find out. Because with the Knight of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, that to me is a couple or a Cancerian that worked hard. You had patience, you tried to work this out, but ultimately you just gave up. Like, you can't force change, you can't force things, right? You can only go so hard, you can only do so much. Is there anything else you want to say about that? No, nada, zero, zilch. So the Four of Cups tells me they're thinking about ya. Yeah, thinking about them. I do. Yeah, there's karma. So Judgment is here twice. It's definitely not over, not for either one of you. You both still want to work on this connection. And maybe you're wondering when they'll change, when they'll come through, when they'll get their shit together. Strength, you still want them. The world, you still. And there's the Ace of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. So everything in divine timing. But I actually feel the Wheel of Fortune here is alchemy. And wheel spinning in your favor. You're definitely going to hear from this person, okay? So it isn't over. We've established that. So let's see how this conversation goes. Because for me, that's someone apologizing for being selfish, for being inconsiderate, looking at something from their perspective, their point of view, a lack of compromise. What are they coming to say? We do have that Knight of Cups and Judgment. It's definitely an apology. So they will say they're sorry. Nine of Swords. They're hurting without you. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, the Ten of Cups. It's like they're sorry that they ruined your happiness here. And there's the Four of Cups and the Hierophant. They want to be with you. They were stubborn and they were resistant and they know that. And now they're coming through to tell you that they're sorry here, Cancer. Page of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups. Definitely a very strong apologetic. Like, all the cards of apologies have like thrown themselves into this reading. So a lot of apologetic energy, even someone maybe even feeling sorry for themselves. So incoming apology from the person who owes you an apology. You're going to have a decision to make. So I don't see that decision being made here. So let's grab some oracles. Let's see what they want to say. And then we'll jump back into the tarot. We'll do a potential outcome. And we'll see things play out for you guys where you are in a month. What's the caring connection between Kansa and this past person coming through? Obstacles. Yeah. Look for ways around the obstacles to find happiness. So focus on solutions instead of the problem, right? Focus on where you can meet in the middle or where you can compromise. If you can forgive and let go, that is. That's up to you. What is the hidden truth? They could say something. They're not saying. They want to. They should. They shouldn't. They should. They shouldn't. I know that I crossed the line. Oh, spaghetti-o. And I hope that one day you can forgive me. I love you unconditionally. Once that line's been crossed, I guess it really depends how far over they went. Let's find out. Where's my deck? Oh, yeah, I put it over here. Okay. Cancer, let's do it. Let's get to it. Let's get your potential outcome. Now, when I say potential, there's always free will. You're going to make the decisions you're going to make. And when I say outcome, let's see where you guys are in a month. Let's go to the end of July. There's the Page of Cups. Another apology card. There's like a little bit of groveling potentially here. Page of Cups. The Queen of Swords, but can forgiveness be given? I mean, we always want to forgive, but the question is, can you forgive and trust? Let's see what's on the other side. Temperance, Sagittarius energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy on the table. We have the Five of Swords here, Cancer. And there's the Queen of Wands. We have two queens here, and they're not you. So there could be parts of you. There's the Six of Pentacles. It's upright this time. The Six of Swords. There's the Four. There's the Tower. And there's the Queen of Cups. There's you. So these queens are you. So you're presenting as the Emperor, Empress, and Emperor type of energy, right? The Emperor and the Empress will present as the queens and the kings in a reading. I do feel when you first heard from this person, you were a little bit uncertain. What are they going to say? Are they being sincere? I don't want anyone fucking around here. I ain't got no patience for this games. I got patience for shit. You want to come through right, or don't come through at all. You know your value, you know your worth. I do not feel you're lacking confidence in any way, shape, or form. But I do feel that this person came through right. I do feel this person came through wanting to compromise, wanting to meet you in the middle, wanting to work on this. And I see you moving forward, but I see some very strong boundaries and expectations being met. I think they're on a short leash here. But Cancer, I do feel you're giving this person a chance. I just think that you are very serious about what it is that you expect, and they better step up to the plate, so to speak. Their actions better match their words. Let's say that. Because I do see you moving forward. I do see a big change in this connection. And there's the Queen of Cups. And there's the High Priestess. But you're not going to be afraid to walk away if they're ignorant, condescending, any of those energies here. So it better be an equal give and take going forward. Cross watcher, be warned. It better be an equal give and take going forward. But Cancer, I do see you giving this person another chance. And I see you moving forward with them. That's what I got. That's what's up. That's what's going down. So Cancer, I sure hope you enjoyed your reading. I hope it resonated with you. And again, happy birthday. I hope you have a great birthday. And if you want to enter that contest, you know what to do. Get your date of birth popped in the comments section. And let's close your reading off today with your yes or no question. Yes or no? What is the answer for Cancer? But we have two. Did you have two questions, darling? The first one is, OMG, yes. Now, if you had a second question, the answer is not at all. All right, Cancer, truly wish you the best of luck. Until next time. Everybody live, everybody in the chat. How's it going? How you doing? I hope you guys are doing well. Where are we? Well, I'm glad you could be here again, Hel. I'm not sure if it's Helly or Haley, but I hope I'm saying it right. I'm saying Helly. I hope that's right. If it's not, well, apologies. Hey, Mikey, welcome in. Yeah, I had a hard time with the pendulum. I'm not a fan of the pendulum, so that's why I got the yes or no question. I could never fully connect to my pendulum and trust it. I felt like it was me. So I like the yes or no deck. That's why I got it. I'm glad it resonated, Brian. Hey, Kim Priestess. Well, happy early birthday. All right. All right. See what's up with Leo. Okay. Leo. Leo, welcome in. All right, Leo, let's talk about this person coming through. Let's see what's next in love. Let's see what's going on, what's coming down the chutes, what you can expect. Let's see how it plays out. We have camera. Look at that photograph. We have reminiscing, keepsake, learning from the past, and making memories. Okay, so let's see what's going on. Let's see what this energy is. Maybe you're making new memories. Maybe someone is looking at photos of you, reminiscing about the good times here, Leo. Let's see. Let's talk about it. Let's get into your reading. Whoa. Okay, cards are flying. Hold on. We have the Ten of Pentacles. We have the Fool. Someone's missing you. So someone is definitely in their feelings. We have the Five of Cups. They're about to reach out. There's the Page of Pentacles. Taurus will go Capricorn. Could be an age difference. We have the Star. Wish come true. Dream fulfillment. Aquarius energy here. One more for Leo. And then we'll get into this reading. Learn a little bit more about the situation coming through for you. The Hanged Woman. Yeah, Pisces energy. Obviously, that's the Hanged Man. 3 of Wands. And there's the King of Cups. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Someone's coming through here to tell you how they're feeling. 10 of Pentacles and the Fool. I do feel you were in a relationship with this person. So it's not just someone you dated, had a little fun with. You know, this is someone that you were something serious with for the 10 of Pentacles and the Fool to come out in your past positions. So what's next is someone that you were in a long-term relationship with. This person's thinking a lot about you. 5 of Cups, they're missing you. Here's the Page of Pentacles. What are they coming to say, Leo? What are they coming to say? What can Leo expect? Whoa, the Strength is in reverse. They're pretty nervous to talk to you. They're pretty nervous to reach out to you. There's the Queen of Wands. There's you. They might fumble their words, stutter a little bit. Stutter. Remember that song by Joe? I think it's from the 90s. Yeah. There's the Knight of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, the Page of Swords. They've been watching you. They've been holding back. I do feel it's planned. I do feel it's nervous. I do feel it's going to be a little bit of emotions. I feel this person could come bearing gifts, or they're just going to come and ask you out. Let's go out for coffee. Let's talk over coffee, talk over drinks. Let's go out for dinner. They are really nervous. So I don't know what kind of ending there was, but they're pretty nervous to reach out, but they're going to shoot their shot, right? You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So they're going to shoot their shot. They're going to invite you out to dinner, for coffee, for drinks, and talk. That's what they're going to say. All right, the Star and the Hanged Woman. What's the Star? I do feel the Star is wanting to heal things with you, but let's pop the clarity on Page of Wands. They're hopeful. They're hopeful that they're hopeful. There's the Magician, the Three of Cups, the Ace of Cups. So they're hoping that if they come through honest, that you'll forgive them and you guys will be able to heal this connection. What's the Hanged Woman then? What's the Hanged Woman here for Leo? Six of Wands. Give me a moment. We'll find out what that bad boy is over here. What is it? Oh, I flipped it. The Ten of Wands. What is this? Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Could be children involved, single mom, single dad, or you could have kids together. I feel it's more vulnerability here. I think there's a lot of, yeah, and there's a Nine of Wands. Maybe someone who was previously not that good at vulnerability or opening up is really doing that. This person really misses you, I'll say that. With the Ten of Wands and the Six of Wands, they've given this a lot of thought, a lot of attention, but they're very worried that you're not going to take them back. So they're shooting their shot, they're hopeful, they're worried. There's the King and the Queen of Pentacles. You guys could have been married or have a family together. There's them wanting a happiness with you. Nine of Pentacles, they don't want to be single. They don't want you to be single. They don't want to be single. The Hangman is them realizing what's important, and that's you. And Leo, you got a choice to make. Is there anything else? What am I missing? Because I'm missing something. What's, okay. Five of Swords, whoa. You walked away from them. And the Page of Cups, they don't want you to stay gone. Eight of Cups and the Three of Wands. I think you're throwing everything away. Ooh, they don't want to lose what they have with you. So I do feel this person is going to be, I really feel they miss you, Leo. So they're going to be pulling out all the stops, trying to charm you and win you back. So let's grab some oracles and let's see how it plays out. What is the carrying connection for Leo? What's the carrying connection between Leo and this person coming through today? Challenges, yeah. All true soul connections involve challenges that can be overcome together. Twin flame cards on the bottom as well. So there's twin flame soulmate energy here. Twin flame connections are very tumultuous, right? You guys learn from each other. So there's a lot of challenges and obstacles in those relationships. Let's get the hidden truth. What is it? What are they not saying that they want to say? They should. They shouldn't. They should. They shouldn't. The timing just wasn't right for us. Okay. I wish I could take back my words. Once you say it, you can't take it back, babe. I lost myself for a little while, and we need to let each other go. And I wish I could share my good news with you. Let's read the card properly here. Okay. I keep misplacing my deck. So, well, Leo, let's do it. Let's get down to it. Let's get your potential outcome. Now, when I say, when did I do this? I mixed up my deck here. What card is this? Six of Pentacles in reverse. You're not sure if you want to give to this. This is a very selfish energy. Okay, let's do it. Let's get down to it. Let's get your potential outcome. Now, when I say potential, there's always free will. You're going to make the decisions you're going to make. And when I say outcome, let's see where you guys are in a month. Let's go a month out, Leo. Let's see what you decide to do. Let's see how this conversation goes. The Ace of Wands, the Tower, Scorpio, Pluto energy, the Six of Swords is in reverse. Okay. The Two of Cups. The Star. What are these missing pieces here? This will tell me where you are. The Nine of Cups and the Three of Pentacles is in reverse. Okay. Here's the thing. You can't forgive and let go. Was this, did they, I wish I could take back my words. I don't think they can take them back. And I don't think you're going to let it go. I do think you're still attracted to this person because the Ace of Wands is here. I think the Two of Cups is there. I think there was a very strong bond at some point. I think there were a lot of good times. But with the Tower and the Six of Swords is in reverse, that tells me whatever they said, whatever it was that happened, you cannot let it go. You know, the trust is gone. I don't feel you're going to work on this. Three of Pentacles is in reverse. I don't think that there's anything that can be worked on. I knew it instantly when I saw that Six of Pentacles is in reverse, Leo. You think that they're selfish. I think that they said something that they can't come back from. And I don't think you're going to forgive them. I don't think you're going to move forward. But I also don't get a lot of anger or hostility. You're just okay with it. It is what it is. It's not the right person for you. You don't want this person in your life. So you're flattered. Take it as a compliment that they can't let you go. But I do feel that you've let this go, and you're not interested in working on it, Leo. This is a no-go from you, dog. That's a no-go from Leo. All right, Leo. Sorry, cross-watcher. It's a no from Leo. So Leo, that's what I got. That's what's up. That's what's coming towards you. So I do hope you enjoyed your reading. And let's close it off with a yes or no question. Yes or no? What is the answer for Leo today? Yes or no? It's yes. Leo, I wish you the best of luck. Until next time. Great. Hey everybody, glad you could join me. We're on the chat, everybody live. Where are we in the conversations? Hey Tammy Sue, hope you're doing well. Oh, Helly. Okay, I'll remember that. Yeah, the pendulum can be an amazing tool. I never gained that trust with it. And I bought several different pendulums, and then I made one with a special object, and I just never built my trust with the pendulum. My trust is in the cards. Hey, Crystal. Okay, so let's move on. And let's see what's up with Virgo. All right. Okay. Virgo. Thanks, Brian. Stay cool yourself. Hey, Val. Welcome back. I hope you're doing well. Welcome in. Glad you could join us again today. Okay. Virgo, welcome in. All right, Virgo, let's talk about you, and let's see who is coming towards you in love. Let's see what's next, what's going on, what's going down. Spirit guides, what's up with Virgo in love? Who's next? What's going on next? We have love, unconditional love, self-love, passion, attraction, affection. Well, we got some love in the room. Love is in the air. All right. Well, let's check this out. Let's see who this is. If it's someone new, if you're already with this person. Oh, easy. The Knight of Swords is in reverse down there. We will grab that guy. We have the Four of Cups. We have the Nine of Cups. Wow, there's a lot of thinking about you here. And there's the Knight of Swords in reverse. I feel this is like love at first sight, but like you're trying not to get ahead of yourself, or the other person's trying not to get ahead of themselves. It's like you're super excited, but you know, you don't want to count your chickens before they hatch, so you don't want to move too quickly here. But there's like a lot of love here, a lot of instant connection here. And then that Knight of Swords in reverse. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Yeah, there's the patience, the temperance energy. Trying to show great patience, but there's the feelings. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I think this is instant connection. I'm going to say love at first sight with the way that the cards are presenting. But again, trying not to be too excited. And there's the Seven of Cups. Not so sure how things could play out. Could be options. Eight of Cups. Justice, Libra energy. So the Eight of Cups in this deck is very much an introspective energy, trying to make the right decision. There's the Seven of Swords. What's the Seven of Swords we need to know? High Priestess. Are they trustworthy? Can you trust them? Can you open your heart up? Are they worthy of your heart? So let's see, because with that Four of Cups, Nine of Cups, I just instantly felt love at first sight. You meet each other, you make eye contact, you change numbers, and you go out. Is there anything else you want to say here about this? I do feel something new here, Virgo. The Stars in reverse. Ooh, Aquarius energy upside down. Ten of Wands is in reverse. You're definitely single. You're trying not to be too rigid. It's like you're trying to go with the flow. Why is that? What's that rigid energy? Let me understand. The Nine of Wands. We got some walls. Okay. Five of Cups. You're trying, and there's a Two of Swords. So maybe if it's not your energy, take it as theirs. But there's an element where in the past you may have moved too quickly, or they may have moved too quickly. So there's a very single and ready to mingle, single and independent energy. But again, I just get trying not to get ahead of yourself, trying not to get too excited, right? Someone can look really good, but when you get to know them, they're just not a nice person, or you're just not compatible. So there's this element of instant attraction, instant connection. You're trying not to move too quick and get ahead of yourself in Virgo. Temperance and the Knight of Cups, though, and it's like you're trying to show great restraint, great patience, trying to take things slow, but it's like you're falling in love. We got some deep feelings being developed here. What are their intentions? How are they feeling about Virgo? What are their intentions? The Eight of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Five. They don't want to miss out on you. I think this has been someone who's been single for a hot minute. There's the Devil. Ooh, strong attraction. Or they're just Capricorn. There's the Temperance, though. And there's the Knight of... Wow, this is the... You guys are feeling the same. You both have this instant connection, but you're both trying not to get ahead of yourself. You're both trying to play it cool, but you're both falling in love, and neither one of you want to miss out on each other. So they want to work on this connection, but I feel you're mirroring each other here, Virgo. I think you guys are feeling the same way. All right, what's the Seven of Cups? What do you want to say about that? The Two of Cups. Yeah, you want a friendship first. Okay. So, and there's the Moon. And there's the Hermit. There is a withdrawal energy. Like this is someone keeping a lot to themselves. So, and there's the Karma and the World. So you guys are going to get to know each other. This is going to be a slow moving energy because both of you want to take it slow. I think you're going to become and develop that friendship and that bond and that connection before anything. You might say, let's just stay friends, or you're just really going to get to know each other. You're keeping your options open with the Seven of Cups here. You're not closing them off, and neither is the other person. Like I said, neither one of you are trying to rush, but you're going to take this slow and really get to know each other. So at the end of this reading, there's that element of instant connection, and you guys are just going to take it slow, get to know each other on a deeper level. But I do feel you're falling in love here, Virgo. All right, all right. So let's grab some oracles. Let's see what they want to say. And then we'll jump back into the tarot. We'll see how this plays out and how you guys are doing in a month here. What is the current connection between a Virgo and this new love? Yin-yang. We got ourselves a twin flame connection. Like the yin-yang symbol, twin flames contain an aspect of each other's character within themselves. So I did feel that mirror energy, a lot of similarities in your energy between you and this person, Virgo. And what does Virgo need to surrender to when it comes to this connection, this person? Procrastination. This is the time to jump on a goal instead of putting it off. Taking action will attract success. And surrender to silence. In quiet meditation or contemplation, let go and enter the stillness within. Silence can heal and will replenish you. All right, let's do it. Let's get down to it. Let's get your potential outcome. Now, Virgo, when I say potential, there's always free will. You're going to make the decisions you're going to make. And when I say outcome, let's see where you are in a month. Let's see how this is developing. Let's see how this is going. Let's see if you're still getting to know each other, or if you walked away, or if you've committed. Let's see. We have the Five of Swords, and then we go right into the Star. Okay. What's on the other side? Let's understand that. It's a very contradictory energy. We might have to clarify. There's a Judgment. There's the Seven of Swords. Okay, one more. You're at a crossroads. The Two of, you don't know if you trust this person. The Eight of Pentacles, but you're working on it. But there's that guarded energy. And there's the Two of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands. Question is, are you ready for a relationship? Are they ready for a relationship? I don't think you're not all in. You're not sure. There's a lot of guarded energy coming from them, and you're not sure you trust them, Virgo. I just want to clarify the Five of Swords, Six of Wands, and the Fool. There's the Eight of Cups and the Page of Swords. So this is, you got one foot in the door, one foot out the door here. You see a lot of potential, but you also see a lot of withdrawal, guarded energy, protection. You know, this person's got the Great Wall of China around them. You're at a crossroads here. So like I said, you got one foot in the door, you got one foot out the door. You're working on this, but there's a lot of guarded energy. I kind of feel like it's from both of you. Yeah, there's the Hermit and there's the Page of Cups. There's been no expression of feelings. The Knight of Wands here and the Hierophant. You're going back and forth. You don't know if this is relationship material person. I think there's potential, but I think that they have a very, very difficult time talking about their feelings, opening up, making themselves vulnerable. And maybe you do as well, or maybe you're just vibing that, right? If they're pulling themselves back, you're kind of matching their energy. So there's a very guarded energy. I see you working on this. I see potential, but you're not committed. You're going back and forth. You don't know if you can trust them, and you don't know if it's worth the investment, but you're trying. So I can't remember if I asked for their potential, but where are they in a month? How are they feeling? Where are they with Virgo? Are they withdrawing? Are they wanting to move this forward? Let's just see where they're at in a month from now. And let's just see. Let's just find out. The Knight of Pentacles. They're very single. They're making that clear. They're guarded. So the Eight of Swords, they're going back and forth. They don't want to get hurt. Even a very guarded person. So they're definitely single, making that clear. You guys are not in a relationship in a month. There's a very strong guarded energy, a back and forth energy. They're trying to figure out how you feel. They're not telling you a lot. I think this person, there it is again, is going to be very difficult to get to know. So you were right not to get ahead of yourself. I do see 1 foot in the door, 1 foot out the door. The Ten of Swords and the Page of Pentacles, the Two of Cups. And there's the Strength. You're not afraid to end this though, but I don't see, yeah, you guys are Six of Pentacles. So 1 foot in the door, 1 foot out the door. You have a decision to make in a month. You're still not all in. There's potential, but there's a very strong guarded energy. So don't ignore the red flags if they're there, and just be cautious with your heart, Virgo. That's what I have, and that's what's coming towards you. So, hold on a sec. Virgo, I do hope you enjoyed your reading and it resonated with you. And today, let's close it off with your yes or no question. What's the yes or no answer for Virgo? Yes or no? What's the answer? It is conceivable. All right, Virgo. Truly wish you the best of luck. Until next time. All right. Hey, everybody. How's it going? What did I do here? What did I do here? I was trying to read the comments and shuffle. Apparently, I can't multitask. Okay. Where are we? I don't want to miss any comments. Oh, thanks, Kelly. I appreciate that. Oh, you watch Austin? I like Austin. He's a pretty intense guy, but thanks. Yeah, I like his style. Oh, Tammy retracted their message. I hope it was okay. Hey, oh, my eyes are bad. Sin times 3. Oh, well, you're snooping in on someone else here, apparently. Okay. All right. Let's see what's going on. All right, bring that up. Libra energy. What is going on with Libra baby? Libra, welcome in. All right, Libra, let's talk about you. Let's see what's next in love. Let's see what's coming towards you. Let's see what's in your... Oh, we have coffin. So ending brings new beginnings. We have growth, change, liberation, and transition. So let's see if there's something coming to an end. Maybe it's a relationship. Maybe you just meet someone and it fizzles out quite quickly. Or maybe you're, well, let's see. This is usually a future energy. Let's see. We have the Sun. Okay, well, we come into this reading in a very happy energy, very optimistic energy. Wheel of Fortune. Okay, the Sun and the Wheel of Fortune. Alchemy, you could just be really working on yourself here, Libra, or waiting. The Knight of Wands is in reverse. Okay, Aries, Leo, Sag. There's a very emotional roller coaster energy here. Let's see what it all means. What is this energy here? The Queen of Cups is in reverse. Yeah, there's a very emotion. The Knight of... Okay, I was like, wait a minute. Did I pick up my deck upside down? I did not. But we also have the Knight of Swords is in reverse here. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. I think I see what's happening. I think it's a... Yeah, there's the Eight of Pentacles. There's the Empress energy in the house. And there's the Three of Swords. And there's the Eight of Wands. Here's the thing, Libra. I feel you're just chilling like a villain. Doing your thing, enjoying life. I feel very confident, independent. Someone who's just happy being single. You're single, cool. You're in a relationship, cool. You're just happy. You're just content. You know who you are. And then I feel you meet someone and you feel, whoa, connection, whoa, potential. Whoa, I really like this person. Let's see what happens to get into the Knight of Wands in reverse and the Queen of Cups in reverse. Because this, for me, is jealousy. It's controlling. It's a hothead. It's, you're at a restaurant, someone looks you up and down and they, chew a piece out of that person. You're like, okay, relax. I see anger. I see hostility. I feel that this person has an anger issue or they're very jealous and controlling. And I think you pick up on it right away. Like first, second date type of energy. This person is toxic. Yeah. Toxic. The shadow side, the Nine of Cups. Your intuition's telling you immediately. They look good, but there's definitely something. Yeah. Five of Swords. You walk away. This is a very fizzled out, very quick connection. What's coming towards you here, Libra, is, like I said, controlling, jealous, toxic, unhealthy. I just feel anger issues here. I feel jealous and or controlling, and your intuition's telling you right away. You don't even overlook that. It's like you're on your date, you're enjoying yourselves, having dinner, and it's just very clear this person's not in control of their emotions, and your intuition's picking up on it immediately, that there's something unhealthy. Maybe you don't get through the first date. Maybe you're going to get your friend or your emergency person to text you and get you the fuck out of there, or you'll just finish it off. And you know your value, you know your worth. At the end of this reading, you're single and you're just going to be independent and do your thing. You're not wasting your time with anybody who can't control themselves. Like, I just get, you know, someone's looking at you, or they're really ignorant to a waiter, or red flags, all over this person. So Libra, sorry to say that. I feel you meet someone, you feel potential's there, you go on a date, and this is the date that'll go down in history as just being a bad date and something you're going to forget quite quickly, and you're just going to move forward, focusing on yourself. All right, that's what I got. That's what's next in love here. So let's grab some oracles, see what they want to say, and then we shall jump back into the tarot. We'll do a potential outcome. We'll see where you are in a month. Maybe you meet someone new. Maybe you're just being single. Maybe this person causes some drama, mama. We'll find out. What does Libra need to surrender to pull in love here? Trust. Trust yourself and your decisions. Don't be swayed by other people's strong opinions about what to do. Take action and be confident that you have chosen the right path, and surrender your attachment to results. So the formula for success is to do all you can to make things happen, then let go. Holding on too tightly to a desired outcome can sabotage it. All right, very true, very true. Let's do it. Libra, let's get your potential outcome. Now, when I say potential, there's always free will. You're going to make the decisions you're going to make. And when I say outcome, let's see where you are in a month. Let's see how things are going. Let's see how you're doing. Let's see how things are playing out for you. What do we have? We have the King of Swords. Could be you. Could be another Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We'll find out. We have the Queen of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We got 2 people here. Okay. We have the Three of Pentacles. Okay. I think there's someone new here in a month. It didn't take you long to find another person here. Oh, what do we have? The Sun, the Moon. Whoa. Okay, now things are getting real interesting. This is way more enjoyable than the first part of your reading. 5 of Swords. You know what? And Judgment. When you make the decision and make it very clear to Mother Sophia, to the Divine, to Source, to the Matrix, that you do not want red flags, and you make those expectations, that little millimeter wave goes out, and guess what comes back? Something real, because the universe knows you're not playing around. I think setting those expectations has brought something in with a lot of potential. There's you developing feelings for somebody new. There's you working on this connection, someone that you feel, it's like they make you feel good. You like the way you feel when you're with this person, and you want to work on this relationship. The Sun and the Moon, and that's a beautiful energy. This is literally the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine merging together to make beautiful love, to make beautiful magic. We got Trinity. No, we got Trinity. We got Neo coming together. There's your fresh start. There's your new beginning. Let's learn a little bit about this person. So can we learn and get a little bit of detail about this person? Could be a Cancer, Pisces, could be Leo, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, the Knight of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag, the 7 of Pentacles. What? You're going back and 2 of Pentacles. Oh, okay. And the Page of Cups. That's funny. King of Swords. There's the masculine. There's the Emperor. Libra, this person finds you very attractive. This person's wondering if you're reliable. This person's wondering who else is in your business, who else is around you. So they're perceiving you, I'm not saying you're not, but they're perceiving you as extremely attractive, extremely high class and high value, someone that has a lot of options, and they're a little bit worried about maybe if you're juggling, if there's any people there, but they're going to express themselves. I do feel a very open energy from this person, making it very clear what they want. The Hanged Man, the 3 of Cups, the Ace of Cups. They might be very clear right off the bat. Who are you dating? Or there's a lot of people around you. What's the situation? I don't know. You can perceive and see how you feel about that. But they want to know who else is in your energy. So I feel someone who's very open. I feel someone who wants to move this connection forward, and they're not afraid to maybe ask the uncomfortable questions that maybe some people are afraid to ask. They're going to be very honest. You're going to know how they feel. You're going to know what they want. You're going to know what they're thinking. There's a lot of And I cut on the Ten of Pentacles. A lot of potential with this person that you're going to be meeting, but they're really worried about you. We had a jealous, you're like, how attractive are you, Libra? Because we had this jealous connection over here where they were a little bit jealous. And I don't know, I don't feel jealousy here. I just feel someone who wants to know who are they competing with? What's the energy around you here? Because they want to be in a long-term relationship with you. So there is a very compatible element between you and this person, and I see you taking a fresh start, moving forward. I see good intentions from this person. I see very honest. They're very honest and open. You're not going to be left wondering what they're thinking and feeling. They're going to be very clear in telling you that. That's what I got. That's what's up. That's what's going down. So Libra, I sure hope you enjoyed your reading. I hope it resonated with you. And let's close it off today with your yes or no question. Yes or no? What is the answer for Libra? Well, this one says, I'm tired. Ask me later. And the question is, the answer, abso-freaking-lutely. Libra, truly wish you the best of luck. Until next time. Okay, Doc is smoking. Let's move on here. Hey, everybody live, everybody in the chat. How you doing? How's it going? Oh, hey, I think I said that. Tiana, I hope I said that right. Good afternoon from Canada. What does rising mean? Is that one of the houses? Rising is going to be the planet that was rising when you were born. So it's how you're going to view things. So for me, for example, I'm a Sagittarius sun. So my personality is all Sagittarius. I have a stellium. But my rising sign is Taurus. So I will see the world very logical and practical, very grounded. I see the world the way that a Taurian would see the world. So my perspective and my lens comes from that Taurus view. So your rising is going to represent how you're viewing the world and how you see things and how you perceive things. It's just a different part of your birth chart. It just gives a little more detail into your personality. I think Cafe Astrology is a really good website to get your chart at, to know what your rising sign is. Hope that answers your question. Hey, Carmen. Oh, well, happy birthday. Today's your birthday. Hope you're having a great birthday. Hey, Aries, man. You're dealing with the Libra. Okay, well, I hope you're the second person in that reading. Oh yeah, Cafe Astrology. I can link it after, but if you just Google free birth charts, I think Cafe Astrology comes up first. It's pretty reliable. It's free. You don't have to pay for nothing. And it'll tell you what it is, and it'll give you a very detailed analogy as well. Okay. All right, let's move on here to Scorpio. See what is going on with Scorpio. Scorpio, welcome in. All right, Scorpio, let's talk about you, and let's see what's coming towards you in love. Let's see what's next, what's happening, how it's going to play out. Well, the love is in the air. We have wedding rings. Could be a proposal. You could be married to this person. This could be the person that you will marry. So wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love. Love call. So someone is expressing love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. This is a very lovely energy around you, Scorpio. So let's talk about it. Let's get into it. Let's see what's going on. Who is this? Okay. Well, we have the Emperor. Okay, Aries energy in the house. Divine masculine energy, magician energy, Nine of Swords energy. I feel that there's a very guarded masculine energy who's got a little something to say. We're going to find the Hierophant. They could be moving this connection to the next level. Hierophant is commitment. Maybe they're proposing to you. Maybe they're going to get down on bended knee. We'll see. Five of Pentacles in reverse. That's the card you want upside down. There's the Tower in reverse. Could be avoiding a Tower moment. Could be a resistance. We'll see. Seven of Cups. The Death and the Knight of Pentacles. This is someone that does not want you to be single anymore. The Four of Cups. They want you to choose them. I do feel you have someone either proposing or pushing the connection to the next level. Let's talk about it. We have the Emperor to start off this reading right off the bat. So you may already know this person. If not, you're going to meet them quick. Let's get a little inkling on this Emperor energy here for Scorpio. Strength. Six of Wands. This person is very attracted to you. What is this? Yeah, the Queen of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Oh, the Ten of Swords. Karma. Okay. The Hermit. This is no contact. You know, okay. This is a person that's been holding back, Scorpio. There's been an ending with this person. They're going to come through and speak their truth. You might hear out of the blue from this person. Okay, there's the Nine of Pentacles. So we're talking single Scorpio. We're talking there's been an ending here. And let's just pick up the cards that I threw in my lap for no freaking reason. They don't want it to be over. Karma in this deck is judgment. So second chances, resurrection, apologies. They're going to be reaching out. They're thinking a lot about you. Do they have a chance? So you're single. This is an ex. I mean, how deep the ex goes could vary. Oh, it's very clear to me that this person now wants to be in a relationship. Wherever your past status before will vary. But with the Nine of Swords and the Magician, do they have a chance? Will you accept them back? They're a little bit worried about reaching out to you. Why are they worried about that? Why are they worried about that? What we got here? The Seven of Pentacles, because there's no contact. Okay, there's the King and the Queen of Pentacles. They definitely feel you as their divine counterpart. The Three of Pentacles, the Six of Swords. They're worried you're going to reject them. They're worried that you're going to say no, so they're just scared you're going to reject them here, but they're definitely going to reach out. With that Hierophant, they're not just reaching out for a good time. They're not reaching out just to talk to you. They're reaching out either to rekindle things and leave off where you left, or to be in a relationship and connect this forward. Some of you, I kind of feel like this is like an out of the blue proposal. It's like you haven't talked in a couple weeks and they just like show up and propose. You're like, what? But that's not going to be for all of you. But what is general here, Scorpio, is this person moving this connection forward. They're going to be coming through wanting a relationship with you. They're wondering if you're with anybody else. Okay. There's the Hangman. Have you been waiting for them? There's the Emperor. I think this person was guarded. I don't think they were very open. I don't think they really pushed things forward or progressed the connection forward. And I think that's why you walked away. They know that they got to step up to the plate if they want to keep you. There's their emotions that they've been going back, and they've definitely been going back and forth. And it's about time they make a damn decision. They're walking away from the struggle. They've made up their mind. The question is it too late? So do you have other options? Do you have other people in your energy? Like I said, I do feel this person was guarded. I do feel they may have pushed you away, or they did not progress the relationship forward. There's a resistance here with this Tower. With the Five of Pentacles in reverse, I feel now they're confident. They know that they want this relationship with you. They know they want something serious with you. I want to touch base on the resistance. What's the Tower in reverse? Is that Scorpio being resistant? Is that a past resistance? What's understood? What is this energy here? The Ten of Wands, the King of Swords, there's Three of Swords. Okay, it's a fear. They know what they want, but is it too late? Is it too late? Is it too late? I don't know what else to say here, Scorpio. So they're worried that you're just going to close the door on their face or hang up the phone. You know, back in the day, we can't slam phones nowadays because most of us don't have home phones. But remember in the day, you like slam the phone in their ear. You want to talk to me? Hell no. They definitely, they don't want this to be over. There's the Four of Wands, and there's the High Priest. They're definitely coming back for commitment. You're definitely going to have a decision to make. They don't know if you're going to accept them back. It might be too little, too late. We'll find out. We'll find out. But there's definitely the past coming through, and they want something serious now. We'll see how you feel about that, Scorpio. Before we do, let's get some oracles. Let's see what they want to say, and then we shall jump back into the tarot, and we'll do a potential outcome. What is the caring connection? Obstacles. Look for ways around the obstacles in order to find happiness. And receptive. Be ready to receive what fate has planned for you. Like I said, some of them, I feel like they're proposing. That would only be for those of you where, you know, let's say you're together 5 years, they haven't proposed, you're having to move things forward, and you're just like, you know, shit or get off the pot here. Where's this connection going? They're getting on the pot, but they're shitting. They're not letting you go here, Scorpio. What is the hidden truth? They could say something, they're not saying, they want to, they should, maybe they shouldn't. Yeah, I love you unconditionally. I lost myself for a little while. And on the bottom, I hid who I really am from you. Oh, shit. That would clearly be some of that problem, that very guarded energy here. All right, let's do it. Let's get down to it. Let's get your potential outcome. And I opened on the King of Wands and the Ace of Cups. A very strong masculine fire sign energy. open to love. So when I say potential, there's always free will. You're going to make the decision you're going to make. And when I say outcome, let's see where you are in a month. Let's see how this plays out. Let's see if it is too little too late. Let's see where you stand. Interesting. Queen of Swords, excuse me. I said Queen of Swords, but it's Queen of Cups. Those are very different queens. Queen of Wands is in reverse. Okay. We got the Two of Pentacles. Okay, what's on the other side? Decisions, which is that? We shall find out. We have Justice, Libra energy, Aries, Leo, Sag, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Here's the Ace of Wands. Let me grab these cards. We have, oh, shit. Okay. Oh, there's that little bug that was on my thing at the beginning. Well, he's still alive and he's crawling under my desk. Okay. We have Temperance in reverse and we have the Six of Wands in reverse. The thing is, I do feel it's too little too late, Scorpio. What's on? Yeah, you've moved on. The Tower. I mean, it feels good. They probably, you know, it's taken as a compliment, but I think it's a no-go for you. I think you think that they're a clown. With the Queen of Wands in reverse and the Queen of Cups, right? We had the King of Wands with them and the Ace of Cups. So the masculine's putting themselves out there, but I think it's too late for the feminine here. The feminine knows how she feels, and I guess they should have stepped up to the plate the first time. Your decision has been made, and you're not giving this any attention, any affection. This person doesn't stand a chance. I'm so sorry, Crosswatcher. You don't stand a chance. I do feel you're surprised. I do feel, again, I kind of get that like validation. It's like, you know what? I'm glad that it's like, well, take it as a compliment, but I just feel like too little too late. It is. And I think that you've moved on here, Scorpio. So it's a no-go from you. I do feel you're not going to give this attention, that you're not giving it any attention. Your mind's made up. When you left the first time, that was that. There was no going back. That's what I have. Scorpio, I hope you enjoyed your reading. I do hope it resonated with you. And Crosswatcher, sorry about that. It's a no-go. Let's close it off today with your yes or no question. What is the yes or no question here? We got a few things. Did you ask more than one question? So hold on. I have 3. Okay. All right, let's get it. The first question, if you only asked one, for shizzle. Now, if you asked a second question, or if you're going back and forth, the question that came to mind second is no. And if there's a third one, maybe next time, baby. Scorpio, that's what I got. I truly wish you the best of luck. Until next time. All right. Hey, everybody. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're all as grand. Hey, everybody in the chat. Okay, yes, it is the same. Hey, Miss Shells Katipa, hope I said that right. Good afternoon from Canada, hope you're doing well in New Zealand. Hey, Annette, I'm about to do Saggy right now, so perfect timing. Let's see what's up with Saggy. Let's get the cards off the table first. All right. Okay, just need a quick drink or two. All right, Spirit Guides, what's up with Sagittarius? Who's coming towards them in love? What's next in love? What's going down? Talk to us. Sagittarius, welcome in. All right, Sag, let's talk about you and love. Let's see what's next. Let's see who's coming towards you. Let's see what's going down. Let's see how it will play out. Let's see what you can expect in the department of love. We have the Hand of Cards. So someone's taking a chance. They're being strategic. We got options. Not showing their hands. Little Lady Gaga poker face here. Someone's gambling. Okay. Let's see what this risk is. Let's see what's going on. Let's find out what this energy is. We have the Page of Swords. Someone's spying on you, looking at you. There's the Five of Pentacles. Feeling left out, feeling pessimistic or feeling nervous. Okay. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius here with this Page of Swords. Could be someone younger. We'll find out. We'll find out. What's this? Four of Wands. Could be a neighbor watching your house here. Okay. Libra energy, Justice, the High Priestess. I do feel you know this person. You may we'll see how, there's the Five of Wands. I think that they're looking to see if there's competition. Want to know if you're single. King of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I think for some of you, this is a neighbor. It's not going to be applicable to all of you. I just get that feeling. Seven of Cups. They want to know if you're single. The Magician and the Emperor. The masculine's definitely taking a risk, definitely stepping out of their comfort zone here. This person doesn't know if you're single. So I think they're watching you. Like, I hope it's not in a stalky, creepy way, but they're just trying to figure out if you're single. Maybe they're talking to your neighbors. Maybe you're a neighbor at work. Maybe they work in the building next to you or something. But what's the Page of Swords? What is the Page of Swords? The Knight of Swords. Heavy emphasis on air here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. There could be an age difference. Heavy emphasis on that too. There's the Seven of Wands. They're determined. This person, Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. There's the High Priestess. Their intuition's telling them. There could be single mom, single dad. They could just be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This person's very concerned about who's around you. Okay. The Chariot and the Six of Pentacles. So the history is not clear to me. Some of you, it could be an ex. Some of you, it could be a friend. Some of you, it just might be someone who likes you. But they want to know if you're single. So they're curious about you, and they're trying to figure out if you're single or not. What's the Five of Pentacles then? Okay, what's that? What is the Five of Pentacles? Six of Wands. They're worried that you're not single. They really want this with you. Seven of Swords. They're being strategic. The Lovers. Two of Cups. So, and there's the Page of Swords. I do feel they're talking to your friends or your family or your coworkers. This person knows you in some form, some manner, Sagittarius, and they want to know if you're single. They want to know if you're available. There's a lot of strategy around the way that they're behaving here, so they're being strategic. What's the Four of Wands? Let's understand that. What is the Four of Wands? Five of Pentacles. They don't want to get left out in the dark here. King of Cups. This person has feelings for you. And there's the Knight of Pentacles. They're a slow-ass mover. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Here they come to talk to you. And the Seven of Cups. Oh, they're just going to ask you, are you single? Okay. They're going to come right out and be like, hey, man, are you single? Are you involved? Are you available? What's your status quo here, Sagittarius? And, okay. So they could just come by your house. Maybe you're just out cutting the grass, doing your gardening, taking your dogs for a walk, someone in the neighborhood. And, or it doesn't have to be, but they want to know if you're single and they're going to come and ask you. Okay. What's the Justice energy here? What's the Justice energy for Sagittarius? Five of Pentacles is in reverse. The Ten of Pentacles. Whoa. Justice and the Ten of Pentacles? There's the King of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We have the Queen of Pentacles. This person's looking for marriage. They're looking for love. This person's definitely seeing you as husband or wife. Strength, very attractive. They've been holding back. It could be a friend or a friend of a friend or someone in your neighborhood. Or there's the Eight of Cups. They're definitely, okay, this person's been keeping to themselves. Like this person has not been expressing themselves. They've definitely been keeping themselves. There's acquaintance vibe here. They know you somehow. This person wants to marry you. Okay. Justice and the Ten of Pentacles. They see this as something that can definitely stand the test of time. This person coming towards you ain't looking for a good time. I mean, they might be looking for a good time, but they're looking for something long term. And that's why they're so concerned with your status, to make sure you're available for that. I don't think that, like I said, this person has feelings for you. They know you for some form, some manner, somehow. How is Sag going to know who this person is? Can you narrow that down? Try to understand the background of this person here. The Five of Pentacles, the Magician. This is someone who has not told you how they feel. Could be a Gemini. The Nine of Cups, the Moon. There it is again, them hiding in the background. They don't want to get hurt here. Death, Scorpio. So this is someone who, they don't want to get hurt. You know them. They know you. Didn't really narrow it down. Karma, the Hanged Man, and the Emperor. Very strong masculine energy. Could be an Aries. So they're really worried that you're going to hurt them. They're going to get left out in the cold, that you're going to leave them in the dust. This person has feelings for you. It's not just a crush. It's not just curiosity. They know you. They want you. So what's the Five of Wands? What's the struggle? They are really worried about competition. You must get a lot of attention, Sagittarius, because there's the Nine of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles. There's this person again, this King of Pentacles. This could be work. Maybe it's maybe it is work. Someone that you work with, and they're not sure if you'll even be interested in a work relationship. There they are, extending their cup of love, wish come true, dream fulfillment. So they are wanting to stand out from the competition. This person's going to try and impress you. They're going to be pulling out all the stops. They know you get a lot of attention. They're certain you have a lot of options and a lot of people interested in you. And they want to stand out from the rest. They want you to realize that they're quite serious and they really want to invest in you. This is a kind of like a dream first date. You know, the last reading, I think, for Scorpio was like, I don't know, one of the readings I did, maybe it was Libra, was like a nightmare first date. This is someone who's going to be pulling out all the stops. They're going to be asking you out, and it'll be a really good date. They're going to try and impress you. They don't want the competition to take you from them. The Six of Swords and the Three of Pentacles. There's the Page of Wands. This is going to be a really nice first date. You're going to get asked out. I do see you going on this date, and they're going to do everything they can to impress you, Sagittarius. That's what I got. So let's grab some oracles. Let's see what they want to say. And then we'll do your potential outcome. We'll jump back into it, and we'll see how this goes, how you feel about this, and how this progresses for you. What is the caring connection between Sagittarius and this person coming through? What is the connection between Sagittarius and... Okay, we have a couple here. All right, hold on a moment. What we got here? Let go. Sometimes it's best to let go and let the universe work everything out in divine timing. We have learn. Let love show you how to learn from each other. We have deeply. Look deeply within to discover your soul purpose within your relationships. All right, I do want to get the surrender. I'm not going to get the hidden truth. I don't think there's a big history here. Could be, but I don't feel it. But I do feel you know this person. What does Sagittarius need to surrender to when it comes to this? Worry. It means no worries. Make a commitment not to lead an anxiety-driven life. When worries arise, breathe them out of your body. Focus on the power of your heart and have faith that spirit is guiding you always. Okay, let's do it. Let's see how this plays out. Let's get to it. Ten of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. This person wants you bad. Let's get your potential outcome. Now, Sag, when I say potential, there's always free will. You're going to make the decisions you're going to make. And when I say outcome, let's see where you are in a month. Let's see how this plays out. Let's see how this goes. There's the competition. There's the conflict, maybe. We'll find out. There's the Queen of Cups. We have the King and the Queen of Cups. This person, they definitely got deep feelings for you. Death. Okay, who's on the other end of that? Death. He looks at the Tower. Heavy Scorpio energy here. What is this? One more. The Eight of Cups is in reverse. There's the Seven of Cups. The Moon. And there's the Sun, the Divine Feminine, the Divine Masculine. I can't actually see what the heck this is. We're going to have to clarify. Let's get this start with the Five of Wands. I feel there's a big change and transition here. I think that there's someone who's... If they don't do this, they're going to regret it. But I think that you have other options. The Seven of Cups is here. The Five of Wands is here. Not so sure you are single. And if you are, there's definitely other options in your energy, Sag. Let's put a card. They want you to end that. This person's ready for you to commit to them. Okay, I understand what that is. There's the Page of Pentacles. So whether or not there's options, I kind of think there are. They don't want you to have that. They want commitment here. So in a month from now, this person's pushing for commitment. They're pushing to let go. Who are you dating? Is there anyone else there? I want it to just be the two of us. I'm in love with you. You're my counterpart. I don't want anyone else in the mix. I just want it to be, you know, as Will Smith said, just the two of us. So let's see what the Death and the Tower is. Is that the end? If you're, maybe you say you don't want a relation. King of Wands. Okay. Four of Swords in reverse. The Two of Wands in reverse. The Ten of Swords. You break their heart. Okay. The Nine of Cups and the Hermit. The thing is, you guys aren't on the same page here, Sag. You don't see a future with this person. You end it with this person. You're not interested in something serious. You guys are not on the same page. You're going to break their heart a little bit here. I think you're going to have to stop talking to them. This is the type of thing where you can't be friends with this person because, well, they're in love with you. You can't be friends with someone you're in love with. They'll always have that hope, in my opinion. You don't see a future here. You do end this. You do break their heart. And this person's going to have some regrets here. Sorry to say that, cross-watcher. Sagittarius, you have someone in love with you and you end up walking away. You're not on the same page as this person. I do feel there's other options, and I just feel like you're just wanting to explore other options. This person wanted to commit. This person wanted you to be in a relationship, and you weren't ready for that. I do feel you walk away, and I do feel you break their heart. That's what I got, Sag, and that's what's coming towards you in love. Okay, I hope you enjoyed your reading. This is not the right person for you, but be aware that they are convinced you're the right person for them. With that Hermit energy, I feel like you are going to have to completely remove communication. It's not fair to string them along, and you know that. And in a month, you let it go. Sag, that's what I have. That's what I see next in love for you. So I do hope you enjoyed your reading, and let's close it off today with a yes or no question. Yes or no, what's the answer for Sag? Okay, not in a million years. That's what I have. I truly wish you the best of luck. Until next time. Hey, everybody live, everybody in the chat. How's it going? Where are we here? I'm not quite sure. Where am I? Oh, hey, Storm King. My dogs are upstairs with my son. When I go live, he goes on dog duty so that they don't come and interrupt me. Otherwise, they'll be dancing around here, and they always get caught on the lights, and they always knock them over. So they're upstairs with my son. Hey, Mikey. Oh, hey, Annette. Hey, Tammy Sue. Welcome back. Hey, Brianna. Gemini. Hey, Mia. Enjoy the rest of your day, too. I hope you enjoy it. Okay. Let's move on to Cafe. Okay, so Capricorn, what did I do here? Put those over there. Who or what is coming towards Cafe in the department of love? Capricorn. Capricorn, welcome in. All right, Cappy, let's talk about you. Let's see who or what's next in love. Let's see what you can expect here. What's up in love for karmic relationship? Okay. Triggers, turmoils, resentment, lessons, letting go, and loving you. All right, so you might have some karmic relationship coming through, or that's coming to an end and you're just single here. Let's see. What's the center? We have the Tower. Whoa. Well, we start this reading with a bang. Okay, Tower energy here. And the Knight of Swords. That's a lot of hostility to start this reading. Seven of Pentacles. There's mad. You're mad. You're invested in this. Or they are mad. Let's see. What else we got? King of Pentacles. That would be you. Or you're dealing with the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Three of Pentacles. I think it's you. The Emperor is in reverse. Yeah. And what's that? The Hermit. The Ten of Cups. I feel we start this off with the bang. So Capricorn, I feel you are currently dealing with this person. If not, you'll be pretty angry at this person really quickly into the connection, but I feel there's a history here. With the Tower and the Knight of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles, this is like I'm pissed off. I was invested in this. I thought you were different. There's a lot of anger and hostility, yeah, and you walk away from this. So we start this reading with you mad and pissed off. Straight, like, let's see. How did we get there? Why are we starting with this? What is this energy? Eight of Cups is in reverse. Is regrets. The Tower's in reverse. We have the Five of Swords in reverse. I didn't pick my deck up upside down, but everything fell out in reverse. Strength in reverse. Justice is in reverse. Six of Wands is in reverse. The Five of Wands is in reverse. And there's the Ten of Cups. This is like when it's good. And when it's bad, it is bad. And the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Wands, the good maybe make up naughty time, but I don't think there's going to be any makeup time here. You have regrets about this. This is walking away from someone when you don't want to walk away, but you can't stay. I don't know what they did, but you don't want to fight. You don't want to argue. You don't want to deal with it anymore. There's an element of walking away because you have to. The Justice is in reverse, which means that they've made a bad decision and there's consequences to the actions, consequences of what they've done. The Six of Wands is in reverse. There's nothing there. It's like this person crossed the line, Capricorn, it can't come back from it. And you're pissed and you're mad and you're angry and you're hurt. And you don't want to fight. You don't want to argue. You know you deserve better. But I feel a very strong anger here. I believe you are dealing with this person, and either you're in this energy now coming into the reading, or they're about to really piss you off. And, well, you're going to let this go. The Hermit's there. You're going to go ghost on this person. You know, you're not even going to talk to them. What's that? Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. That's the end of that. What's the Three of Pentacles here? What is the three? Oh, shit. There's definitely karmic debt, karmic lessons. The Page of Pentacles is in reverse. And as a reader for me, that's a lesson card, a life lesson. You're learning a very valuable lesson. There's you, Capricorn. The Sun in reverse. King of Wands in reverse and the Emperor in reverse. Ouchie. This is a very controlling, hot-headed, jealous energy here. This could be a narcissist, or this is just someone who's an asshole. I'm just going to say it. They're just an asshole. The Emperor in reverse and the King of Wands is an asshole. So you've seen their true colors, and you're extremely disappointed. What's the lesson? What's the lesson here with that Page of Pentacles? What is the karmic debt? What is the lesson? Because what I see here, Capricorn, is the ending of a relationship, and this person absolutely, utterly, and literally crosses the line here. What's the lesson then? What is the Page of Pentacles in reverse? What's the lesson? What's the contract here? What are they? The shadow side. Not to ignore the red flags. As much as it might hurt. It's not to ignore the red flags. So maybe in the past you've settled. Maybe in the past you tried to overlook a red flag. Maybe you tried to overlook something from this person, but it can't be overlooked. The lesson is not to, despite how you feel, right? You might love somebody, but if they're toxic, if they're an addict, if they have a different lifestyle, there's a lack of compatibility. You've got to do what's best for you so that you can live your best life. And the lesson that this person is teaching you is not to overlook that red flag and that siren that's going off. Don't ignore it. Pay attention to it. Trust it. Because what I see here is anger, and I see an ending, and I see an asshole. So I see someone who is not treating you very well at all. And they lash out, and they might say something very hurtful, Capricorn. And it causes you to pull your energy back. You ghost this person. You don't respond. So when they turn into this Emperor in reverse, this hothead, this angry, jealous, controlling person, you don't respond. You just put them on not read. Just get out of my house, get out of my car, get out of my life type of energy here. This is a very hostile energy. It comes to an end quite quickly. Capricorn, you're going to release this person. And the message behind this is don't ignore that red flag. Once you see it, once you see a person's true colors, believe it the first time, because that's who they are. So don't pretend that it's not. And despite how you're feeling, they want you to accept that and allow yourself to move on and to move forward. There's the block. You're going to have to block this motherfucker. This is a very, there's the karma. There's the karmic again. So, sorry, say that, Capricorn. That's what I got, is a very, very angry energy. Someone who acts like an ass, and you see their true colors and you let it go. But it doesn't make it easy. You block this person. That's what I have. Okay, let's grab some oracles. Let's see what they want to say. And we'll come back to the tarot. We'll do a potential outcome. We'll see where you are in a month. We'll see how things are going, how things are playing out. What does Capricorn need to surrender to when it comes to this difficult person? What does Capricorn need to surrender to, spirit guides? Stress. Take a few deep breaths and exhale the tension that you've built up in your body. Let the stress go as you come back to your center. Don't let what they say stress you out, right? Like Taylor Swift says, shake it off, shake it off. All right, I'm not getting any of the Lovers Oracles because I don't think you'll be talking to this person for very much longer. Whoa, what the heck? 10 of Pentacles and what was this? Hold on a moment. What's this little interim message before we get to our outcome? 5 of Pentacles, 4 of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, this is over. You know your value. You know your worth. Empress energy in the house, but the Emperor's in reverse. They're not a match for you. You definitely end this, but there's definitely some hostility here. Okay. Let's do it, Capricorn. Let's get to it. Let's get your potential outcome. Now, when I say potential, there's always free will. You're going to make the decisions you're going to make. And when I say outcome, Let's see where you are in a month. Let's see how you're feeling. Let's see if there's any residual from this. Let's see if this person tries to touch base with you. See if you meet someone else, if you're just single. Let's check in. Oh, they're spying on you. Page of Swords. Okay. The World. There's that ending. Okay. The Knight of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy here. Ten of Cups. Okay. One more card. I got two more cards. There's the Seven of Pentacles, the Tower, and the Eight of Cups. This was a very unexpected. I think it was like things were going good, and then bam, you just hit that bump, and that was that. Like you just saw a version of this person. I do feel this person's spying on you. Maybe you're looking at them. I don't think so, though. I think it's more of them looking at you because I do feel you're the one that ended this. I feel you're taking your time to let go. I feel with the Ten of Cups, there's a little bit of like a reminiscent energy. I do feel there were some good times with this person. Otherwise, you wouldn't have been so angry and hurt, right? But I also feel like you're just taking the time to let that go, taking the time to heal. You're focusing on this. I do feel it was an abrupt ending. Like I said, you just had like a fight or a conversation, or you just saw a side of them, or something happened where it was like, bang. And it's like all of a sudden you're just walking away from them because that's that. Like there's no coming back from that. So I do feel a reflective energy. There's still a wounded energy. There's still that energy of looking towards your future. I just see you single and healing, Capricorn. Like I said, I just feel like it was really sudden. They just lashed out, and they were just, that was the end of that. So you're just healing. You're just focusing on yourself. I don't see them reaching out. I see nothing happening. I just see you healing and letting go of a very red flaggish type of person here. All right, Cap, that's what I got. That's what's up, and that's what's happening next in love. So I do hope you enjoyed your reading. I do hope it resonated with you. And as always, let's close it off today with the yes or no question. Yes or no? What is the answer for Capricorn? You ready? The answer is 0 chance. Cappy, truly wish you the best of luck. Until next time. Hey, everybody live, everybody in the chat. Hope you guys are doing well. How's it going? Hey, you're welcome, Valerie. I hope you enjoyed it. Hey, Brianna, I don't know if it'll resonate. I guess it's up to you. I try to tap into different collectives so I don't get the same reading every single time. So it could be your energy. It might not be. I guess you'll know at this point if that was your reading or not. Okay. I think if I see that right, what are you? You just see Capricorn Venus or Taurus Venus? I'm not quite sure. I'm Capricorn Venus myself. Okay. Let's see what's up with Aquarius. Okay. Water, my throat is dry. Move that back there. What's going on with Aquarius? In love. Who's coming towards Aquarius? What's next? Oh, can you guys see that? I hope so. Okay. What's next for Aquarius? The Department of Love. What is going on? Aquarius, welcome in. All right, Aquarius, let's talk about you and let's see what's next in the Department of Love. Who's coming towards you? How's it going to play out? What's going down? What is up with Aquarius? We have Heart with the Key. So welcoming love, meeting the one, opening your heart, getting together, perfect for each other. Well, someone's being taken to paradise, baby. We have happiness, expansion, oneness, enjoying each other. So sounds like something new, sounds like something fresh, sounds like something where we're in the honeymoon phase here. Let's talk about it, Aquarius, and let's see what is next in love. Two of Pentacles. The Chariot. Cancerian energy here, moving forward. Sometimes in dating, the Chariot can represent online, like dating apps or meeting someone online. 10 of Wands. We got some stress, maybe got some boundaries here. All right, maybe you have a choice in love. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy here. Could be single mom, single dad in the building. Two more for Aqua. We'll see what is going on. We have the Three of Swords in reverse. Okay, that's a healing energy. Maybe facing some shadows, facing some demons, facing a difficult part of yourself where this person has. Hangman, Pisces energy. It's on the bottom, Aqua. Death, Scorpio energy. Whoa. Whoa, the Tower and the Death. There's the Devil. Whoa, lots of very toxic energy on the bottom of the deck. Okay, let's see what's going on. Let's get into this. We start with the Two of Pentacles. Kind of feel like you have options in love. I feel like there might be more than one person here. What is the Two of Pentacles here? Four of Wands. The Ten of Swords. It's like a very King of Pentacles. And there's the Devil. There are options. There's the Four of Cups. You have a good option and you have a very bad option. So I feel we come into this reading where you're chatting to multiple people. Like I said, it could be online. You're just dating them, getting to know them. There's one person where there's a lot of potential, and then there's one person here where they're just toxic. So we start this off with multiple options. Two people, maybe more people, Aquarius. All right, let's see how that plays out, how we get to here. What's the Chariot energy? I kind of feel like that's getting to know them, talking to them. Kind of feel, yeah, there's the Ten of Wands, and there's Justice. You pick up on these red flags immediately. Strength, Five of Swords. So at the beginning of this reading, you have two options. That gets narrowed down quite quickly here. I think you pick up on, you set some boundaries, you set some, you're not interested in one of these people, Aqua, and you make the decision to let them go. They could be a Cancer, or it's, you know, it's just a no-go from you. You set some boundaries, that's a no-go. I do, like I said, this is red flag, and you pick up on that immediately. You ain't even wasting your time. You let that go. However, we did have the King and the Queen of Pentacles. So the other option, there's a lot of potential. The King and Queen of Pentacles are a compatible couple. Two people who are on the same page, want the same thing. Two people who are making each other quite happy. What's this? The Moon, the Four of Swords, and Death. What the hell? What is that? The World. Oh, this is a past person. Okay. A past person's coming back around. That's why I wasn't feeling too... Okay. There's the Queen of Cups, and there's the Temperance. Okay. I understand this. You're dating. You let go of a toxic connection here, and then enter the past. The past, I do feel you're not talking to this person. I do feel there's a withdrawal. I don't feel it's this toxic person. This is a person from the past with the King and the Queen of Pentacles. This is someone that you were in a relationship before, and they want to heal this connection. I feel this person has really done some self-reflection. This person with the Hangman has not been able to let you go, Aquarius. Okay. Ace of Cups, they want a fresh start, which come true, dream fulfillment. They've never let you go. The Hangman is there twice, which means you may not have let this person go either. Okay. So you reject this toxic, unhealthy person, and then enter your ex into the picture. They reach out, they come back. What are they saying? What does Aquarius need to be aware of? What are they going to say? I mean, let's get a little detail on the conversation. Four of Swords have been doing a lot of thinking about you. Okay. The Lovers. Soulmate energy here. The Six of Pentacles, they want an equal give and take. The Two of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords, the Hierophant. They hope that you choose them. So they're a little worried that maybe there are other people in your energy. You are dating others, so you know you've been separated for a little bit from this person, but they're hoping that you choose you. They want to be in a relationship with you. So they've been thinking a lot about you, a lot about this connection, and they want to rekindle things here, Aqua. Their intentions are the Hierophant, long-term relationship, pick up where you left off. They're not just coming here looking for some hot and heavy energy. With the Paradise and the Heart with the Key, I kind of feel you might feel the same way about this person. However, before we find out how it plays out, we're going to grab some oracles. We're going to see what they want to say, and then we'll get your potential outcome. So an ex has returned. They want to heal things. They really want to be with you after you reject the toxic person here. Okay, so let's grab some oracles. Let's see what they want to say, and then we'll get your potential outcome. What is the caring connection between Aquarius and this ex, this past person coming back? Openness. Be open to accept divine guidance in your relationships. Okay. And the hidden truth. What are they not saying that you need to be aware of? What are they not saying that Aquarius needs to know, needs to be aware of, needs to hear? I don't react when people mention you. They've been trying to play it cool. Yeah, they were healing. The Three of Swords in reverse. It's time for me to heal now. We definitely got that. I knew exactly what I was doing. I think this is a very calculated person, right? Presenting as the Queen of Pentacles, someone who's a little bit grounded, very aware of the choices that they make. All right, what I cut on? The Nine of Swords and the Eight of... They're scared you're going to walk away from them. They're scared you're not going to say yes. So let's get into it. Let's get down to it, Aquarius. Let's get your potential outcome. Now, when I say potential, there's always free will. You're going to make the decision you're going to make. And when I say outcome, baby, let's see where you are in a month. Let's see how you feel. Let's see how you react. Let's see what you do. Let's see how this goes. They have their way. You will be back in their arms in no time. We have the Magician. Okay. Gemini energy here. A little bit of magic. Maybe someone's been manifesting you. Four of Pentacles. There's pull back energy. Oh, the Ace of Pentacles is in reverse. Okay. Two more. There's the Queen of Pentacles. She's still here. There's the Sun. There's the Fool. You're definitely taking the leap of faith, but there's the Devil and the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, I want one more. There's the Four of Cups. No way. That Devil is that past toxic person. What the hell? Oh, what the hell? Okay. It's always challenging as a reader when there's a couple people's energy here and there's a couple people's energy here. The thing is, you're moving forward with this person. I don't know why there was an ending, but I feel you're happy with them. They're happy with you. I do get this is your person. So you're happy to hear from this past person. This isn't someone you don't want to hear from. This is someone you do, Aqua. And you and this person definitely work things out. Definitely take this leap of faith. Here's the thing. This toxic person is going to reach out. This red flag back here, the wee-oo person. They want to know why'd you dump him? Why'd you stop talking to me? Why didn't this connection go anywhere? Like, I'm perfect. I'm the shit, Aqua. I want to be with you. Why don't you want to be with me? And you're about to tell them that you don't think that the foundations are strong. You don't think that there's a relationship there. You're not compatible. I don't feel like hostility, but I feel like a very blunt, straight up, I'm not interested in you, move in the different direction type of energy here. Because Aquarius, I feel you quite happy with this Queen of Pentacles. So you're moving forward. I'm going to say happy and in love. Skip to me, my darling. I'm seeing George Costanza, like, remember that episode of Seinfeld? He's like, singing in the street, dancing in the rain or whatever, singing in the rain. Just be aware that toxic red flag person's a little confused, don't understand your decision. They're just looking for some clarity as to why you're not interested in them. And you're going to lay that out. You're going to make it very clear, concise, and obvious. I see you moving forward with this past person. You're happy. You are happy in love. Maybe you guys will get your happy ever after here for you and this person, Aqua. But that's what I got. That's what's up. That's what's going down. So Aquarius, I hope you enjoyed your reading. I hope it resonated with you. And let's close it off today with the yes or no question. Which is the answer to your question, yes or no? Spirit guides, what's the answer for Aquarius? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? Oh, look. You must be having a laugh. Well, yeah, because you're like happy in love here. All right, yes or no? What is the answer? There it is. Sure. Right, Aquarius, that's what I got. I truly wish you the best of luck. Until next time. Hey, everybody live, everybody in the chat. We are coming down to our last sign of the zodiac. How are you guys doing? I hope you're doing well. All right, let's get to it. And see what's up with Pisces. All right. Hey, you're welcome, Tammy Sue. You have a great day as well. Okay. See what's going on. Pisces, welcome in. Pisces, let's talk about you. Let's see what's next in love. Let's see who's coming towards you. Let's see what they want, how this plays out. Let's see what we have. Mirror, mirror, mirror on the wall. So mirroring each other, self-image, reflecting our wounds. We have some introspection. You guys could be a reflection of one another. Let's see what's going on. Let's get into your reading. Let's see who this person is or what's happening here. We have the Hierophant. So I do believe you're in a relationship. We've tapped into a connected Pisces collective here. Might be having some challenges in this relationship. Whoa, the High Priestess is in reverse. That would be you upside down. I think there's a lack. Okay, so the High Priest and the High Priestess are a married couple. So you could be married or you're at least in a relationship right now. But the Feminine is wounded, maybe keeping things to themselves, not being, oh, what was that? Page of Wands. The Feminine's got to talk here. There's something that needs to be said. I think that there's, well, we'll find out. The Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. Heavy emphasis on Aries, Leo, Sag. There could be children involved or there could be an age difference, but I really just feel there's a conversation about to come through. I think the Feminine needs to express themselves here. What else we got? Taurus energy here. The Empress. Okay. Taurus, Virgo, Libra. Empress energy in the house. And there's the Emperor. Well, damn, you're definitely okay. There's the Queen of Cups. There's your emotional conversation. There's the Two Wands about your future. So, I mean, we have the Empress and the Emperor, married couple. Power couple alert, power couple alert. We have the Hierophant and the High Priestess, married couple. Power couple alert, power couple alert. And here's the conversation being initiated by the Feminine. Let's see what this is. So what's next in love? Here, Pisces, is an emotional conversation. You're obviously in a relationship with this person. We're tapping into either a married or a committed connection. What's this conversation? What is gonna? Whoa, the World, the Eight of Swords, the Queen of Cups. What the heck? What is this? The Seven of Wands. Okay. There's a interference in this connection. There is interference and it's got to end. There's another person here, this Queen of Wands. I mean, it could be a family member. It could be third party. It could be friends, buddies. It could be work. There is someone outside this connection and they're getting in the way. And you're sick of worrying about it. You're sick of feeling about it. I'm speaking to the Feminine. If you're not the Feminine, this is what the Feminine is going to be saying. There shouldn't be that element of worry and wonder. And I feel like there is here. The Feminine doesn't trust this Queen of Wands here, this other person. Again, it could be a family member, could be an ex, could be a friend, could be buddies, could be a third party. You don't want it to be over, though. The Feminine definitely doesn't want it to be over, but things need to change when it comes to this Queen of Wands. Yeah, it's like they're prioritizing something that's outside of this connection. It's creating challenges, right? Let's say it's a best friend. You know, the best friend says jump and the masculine says how high, and they just, you know, bail on their girlfriend or their wife or their, you know, boyfriend, however it goes. So there is a issue in this connection and a very difficult conversation coming through. And I feel like it's kind of like an ultimatum. It's like things need to change with this person. I don't want to feel this way. I'm committed. I'm in this relationship, but I'm not coming last anymore. I should be prioritized and I should be coming first. And I do feel like this other person or situation is coming first. Ooh, okay. Do you need to know anything else about that conversation? Page of Pentacles isn't. There's no discussion. This is it. Like, yeah, but you don't want it to end. But you're not gonna stay here anymore. There's a Two of Wands. So the Page of Pentacles is like no discussion. Like I'm at the point, right? I'm speaking as the Feminine where I'm not dealing with this anymore. I'm not coming last. Decision needs to be made here. And there's the Ace of Swords. Very blunt, very straightforward message. So Pisces, is a very emotional or difficult conversation coming through. You're no longer going to be put last. If you're the masculine, the feminine's no longer wanting to be put last, and they don't want whatever this other person is coming in the way of this connection anymore. They know their value. They know their worth. There's a Seven of Wands. They're pretty serious about this. Okay, let's grab some oracles. We'll see what they want to say, and then we'll jump back into the tarot. We'll do a potential outcome, Pisces. We'll see how this plays out and how this conversation goes and where you guys stand in a month. Let's find out. But first, let's get the caring connection. What is the caring connection between this couple? There's clearly a couple here. What is the caring connection here? What's the caring connection? Dreams. Okay. Share your dreams together and encourage each other to make them a reality. I want to get the surrender cards here. I'll get those too. Okay. What does Pisces need to surrender to when it comes to this conversation, this relationship situation here? What does Pisces need to surrender to here? Trust. Okay. Trust yourself and your decisions. Do not be swayed by other people's strong opinions about what to do. Take action and be confident that you have chosen the right path. Okay. Let's get the hidden truth. So, what is this other person not saying? What are they keeping to themselves? What should they say or should they not say? But Pisces needs to know. What is this? I want to tell you how I feel. Okay. I know I messed everything up. Well, I wonder if you're happy without me, and we both know that I am not the one for you. There's definitely some doubts and some insecurities here. They messed everything up with this Queen of Wands. This person's in the mix here, and they're a problem. So let's see how this goes. Pisces, what I cut on. The Sun, confusion, illusions. It's like, why are they letting this person get in the way of our happiness? It's basically what I feel here, Pisces. Let's do it. Let's get your potential outcome. Now, when I say potential, there's always free will. You're going to make the decisions you're going to make. And when I say outcome, let's see where you are in a month. Let's see how this conversation goes. Let's see how this plays out. Let's see what happens. We have anger. We have the Knight of Swords here. We have the Magician. That's a very difficult conversation. The Ace of Pentacles is here. Strength is in reverse. There's the Knight of Cups. There's the Star. There's Pisces. Okay, you're working on this. There's the King of Swords. You are working on this. Okay. You're still working on this, but there's still some anxiety or lack of trust here. There's the conversation about what made you angry, this extra person, right? There's your very difficult conversation. And there's the Ace of Pentacles. So there's you guys building foundations. You're still working on this with this person. I want to understand this energy, the Strength in reverse and the Knight of Cups. It's like you're worried about their feelings or you don't trust their feelings. Let me understand this. You're still on the fence as to whether you want to work on this. You're worried about your feelings. It's you. You don't know how you feel. The Hermit. There's the Eight of Wands. You're moving forward, but I don't see, that's the thing. The Emperor, okay, you tried to work this out, Pisces. You guys tried. You had your conversation. You tried to work this out. I think they made some false promises. I think you tried to move forward. You tried to progress forward. However, they didn't change. Nothing changed. Everything was still the same. And I see you not working on this. I see you ending this. I see with the Fool, you're taking a fresh start and a new beginning. I think you're a little bit nervous. You got to trust yourself, trust your decisions, right? That's the trust card. Know that you're making the right choice. If you don't trust this person and there's someone interfering, you got to do what your heart is telling you to do. I think you're nervous. I think you're anxious, but you can't deal with it anymore. And you know that you deserve better. So I see you making the choice to be single. I see you trying to give them a chance and trying to work through it, but they didn't change. I'm sorry to say that, Pisces. You got to end it. And there's you pulling your energy back and ending it. So whoever this Queen of Wands is, whatever that barrier obstacle was, this person's not going to change. That person's always going to be a problem, a little thorn in your side. And you let it go because it's not fair to you. Sorry, Pisces, but that's what I got. And you deserve better. You'll find that right person who prioritizes you. That's what I have. So Pisces, sorry to say that, but I do hope you enjoyed your reading, and I do hope it resonated. And as always, let's close your reading off with a yes or no question today. Yes or no? What is the answer for Pisces? You ready? In no way. That's what I have. Pisces, I truly wish you the best of luck. Until next time. All right. Hey, everybody live, everybody in the chat. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you enjoyed your readings today. Hey, oh yeah, I hope you're staying cool too, Jordan. It's like 150 degrees out there, eh? It's like you walk outside and it's like you're walking into a wall of heat. Hope you're staying cool as well. So thanks for joining me, guys. I hope you enjoyed your readings. I will be going live again, most likely Thursday, with another reading. So thank you guys for your support. Thank you for being here. Thanks, Hilly. And thanks for joining me. Glad you could be here again. I hope you enjoyed them. And we shall. Oh, hey, Brianna. You're welcome. I hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you guys on Thursday. Bye. Stay cool, guys. Stay refreshed. That was stupid, but that's how I ended the reading. I wish you the best of luck, guys. Until next time.